Alright, we're gonna go ahead and look at Oasis. Make sure that the sound is on.
Stop the payload.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and look at JUNKERTOWN. We're gonna look at this quick play game. Actually did pretty good. All of our team did what we needed to, so I just wanted to kind of show it from a good angle. I am Orisa on the blue team, by the way. See me right there. Tech 19. Okay. Okay, that's how you use the controls. So the controls are pretty easy for replay viewer, by the way. It's a better angle here. Oh, that Mercy was so good. So yeah, I immediately, if you look, I immediately wanted to get on the high ground. I know I kind of left my team hanging there, but the whole point of them, like, their win condition was getting us off the high ground there. So, by us getting back, trying to get back on high ground, it was a little bit too late there. Yeah, this one was lost, I'm pretty sure. Is that a wasted nano? It's kind of. Yeah, it's a wasted nano. Oh, got so low too, the McCree. So, have the team kind of come back here. I think we recontest. Maybe. Nope, definitely not. Let's go ahead. Go through the door here. Alright. So we got a Zen instead of a Lucio. I think that helped a little bit here. So this is where we held them, held them indefinitely. Was this corner right here. Now this is probably like the best choke on this map for defense, in my opinion, besides like last. But if you can get set up here before they push the payload under this bridge, this is absolutely where you want to be. Kind of controlling the battle there by pulling them back, trying to get them to not push forward so hard. See that great pull there? He fell down, so that's fine. Whoa! Okay, sorry, I still kind of new at the controls here. There we go. So that was a really good Deadeye. I think the Bob pull kind of helped too, and Red Hawk kind of took the blunt of it, so and he can survive something like that. As long as he can get around a corner quick, which he did. So, just, you know, burning through ults, that's fine. So yeah, the reason why this is so good is just because the angle that you have. Because they can come either through the high ground left there, they can come directly high ground center, like what this Ana is doing. Which is really dangerous, especially when we're set up here. Or they have to come ground, which ultimately low ground is just always going to be at a disadvantage. So yeah, kind of shifting corners here, kind of trying to keep my team safe. I'm also kind of following McCree, because he's doing a good job, so I'm trying to give him the angles he wants. And Mercy's pretty protected back here too, kind of with the stairs. Cause yeah, if you look, you can't really see at that door there with the cover there, so. It's also a really annoying place for the turret too, because they can't really access it from the second high ground over there where they're standing. Yeah, and a lot of this game, they kept tucking underneath that cave there, and that is just a big no, because that is just, you're open to ults, you're open to being crowded, being rushed. You know, if we had like an honor or something, like those would be really fat anti-nades. So it's just not good to huddle with your team in there unless you're moving back altogether. Because when you're moving back towards your spawn there through the hallway, you know, you have a chance at least. But if you just stay there not doing anything, that's where this team really messed up. Because then we got all our ults while they just kind of huddled in the corner trying not to die. They did manage to push payload a little bit here. But they got separated from their team, so it's just a DPS, and they get quickly eliminated. The reason why Orisa Torb is so good is not only the turret with the shield, but also with Torb's new ult, because Orisa can essentially pull the team back into one of his little lava puddles, and it just destroys them, because the pull will like stun them long enough that they just levitate over the lava, and they just die, especially squishies and tanks with a lot of armor. It's not so detrimental a hog, but it can definitely do some damage. And of course, any CC can confuse the team. So yeah, and the problem here, so Ryan's trying to kind of push, but you know, he can't take hog by himself really. But see what I mean about they keep going in this huddle here, and see, you know, they're susceptible to pushes, they're susceptible to ults. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, that Torb's ult just destroyed them. That got play of the game too, by the way. Like, you know, you can't play from there. You gotta move forward. You gotta move forward, or you gotta try and take the high ground. And if you can't take the high ground, like a Sombra would have really screwed us here. Sombra would have really screwed us. Like, if she would have gotten a good EMP off, you know, with the right push, like that could have very well got us past this corner, or got them past this corner, I should say. But yeah, no biggie. We're just going back up to point here. Kind of see us up here, working our way up. I think I died here. Yeah, I'm working my way back from spawn. There I am. So they managed to push it past the bridge. Now it's really not a good idea to hold up here when they're pushing it past the bridge unless the whole team is past there and you have the whole team behind the point, because otherwise, you know, they'll just split you with their spawns and you know, with the mobile heroes that they do have. See another molten core. See, the Torb totally went uncontested. Like, granted, they got his turret a couple times, but he's still holding high ground. Like, look at this. He just was getting ult after ult, and that CC is probably one of the most powerful CCs in the game right now. So yeah, and then we easily just won that. Alright, so this is my first commentary. Please let me know how I did in the comments. Give me a follow, turn on the notification bell. I'll be posting more videos more often. I appreciate the view, and have a great day.